This is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Are live all around the world, not only on WSM Radio, but also on Circle. So thank you for watching us, whether you're watching on Peacock or Roku or wherever you're tuning in. We're happy that you're here. It's a Friday, and we are inside the Simply Superior studio at the A-Cup House on the Opry Plaza.
We've had quite a 30 hours in Middle Tennessee from like 2 a.m. yesterday and more stuff coming in tomorrow night.
I'm telling you, the weather, well, here we are.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah.
We're here. It is crazy that it always happens around this time. You know, we call it our tornado season. But April 3rd, 1974, biggest outbreak, supercells, massive tornadoes. Same day, we had all kinds of crazy happening here. Did you see the funnel cloud picture from Thompson Station South?
Oh, crazy.
It was insane.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So big.
It was massive. But thankfully, we've made it, and it's Friday, and now it's cloudy, but no tornadoes. We're going to get through this show together. We got incredible stuff coming up. Bobby Bear Jr. is going to stop by. He's telling us all about the celebration with his father. It's his 90th birthday that we're celebrating next week, all the way through. Lots of special shows. Bluebird is one of the places that they're going to be.
Country Music Hall of Fame. I think we'll do a little something at Opry Country Classics as well. But the Basement East thing is on his actual 90th birthday, which is coming up Monday.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and Bear Jr. is just cool anyway. I like hanging out with him.
I mean, you think about how he must have been raised and like what was going on. He turned out really great.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You just think about that.
When you look at the original deck, sure.
No, we love him. He is lovely. So he's going to be in here to talk to us in just a little bit. Plus, we're going to have more about the conspiracy theory I was telling you. In case you missed it, the George Jones property still for sale. Lainey Wilson did not buy it. So I've debunked my own theory.
Yes.
But that means it's available. So if you're looking for something, this could be your property.
Yep. And we literally were talking off the air how you need to get someone who you trust and love their opinion to come and weed through your closet. And now you're planning on buying more things courtesy of Dolly Parton.
Oh, there's some new stuff. She dropped it. The Jolenes are out. I got the video. I will tell you about that coming up. And also Lauren Elena's video with her husband Cam. This is something that I saw on social media. It's hysterical and so relatable. So all of that. That's Ashley Cook on stage at the Grand Ole Opry. I told you she just released a new song. And it's called The F Word.
Ooh, okay. Well.
I was like, can we play that? And I won't give you the spoiler. It's obviously not the F word.
Ah, okay.
And it's not fudge either.
Right.
But very cute.
Okay.
Very cute song.
Carter Faith said the B word many times on the Opry stage the other day.
Yeah,
and we
said that.
And we rewound back to it yesterday.
And then she had the backup singer say it as well.
Even Jesus thinks you're
Whoa, spicy.
Oh, it's great. I love that song.
The funny thing is Carter Faith looks like such a cute, dainty little flower.
That's the best thing, that when it comes, yes, it's the delivery that just makes the payoff even better.
So when that comes out of her mouth, you're like, what did you just say, girl? I did not expect that. Okay. It's time for entertainment headlines, and we have a lot to discuss. First up, Dolly dropping some jeans, y'all. The Jolenes from Good American. So we have a video that goes along with it so that you can see this.
Okay.
Here's a look at Dolly's new jeans.
I think you should dress the way you feel good. You need to find out who you are, and you need to do it on purpose, and you need to do it with purpose. And when you apply that to style, you need to wear the clothes that's going to enhance your goodness, your friendliness, your personality, and all the things that you think you stand for. So I just say, be you. Jolene, 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 Jolene's. I'm a funny wrestler.
I love that commercial.
Isn't it great?
Yes. Now, I actually do all the things that Dolly suggests I do. I just, don't get good reviews from management for for doing anything like that. But perhaps I need to up my wardrobe Dolly-wise.
That's it. Okay.
There's no men's line of this, though, assuming. Okay.
Not yet.
Right,
not yet. Incredible looking jeans. I will tell you, I'm a fan of Good American. It's Khloe Kardashian's line. And I immediately, when I heard that, I was like, I don't want these. And then I tried them on and I went, okay, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, don't you hate that? When
Yeah.
you have a preset opinion
Yeah,
and then you're forced to change it?
And that doesn't happen to me a lot.
No, I hate changing my opinion.
I hate that because I know I'm always right.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Apparently I wasn't. So yeah, try them out. They are pricey. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
They're pricey. Like, I don't know. I might have like one pair of jeans that were this price point, but like 150 to 240 in between.
And you want the pricier one. There's a price.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
There's one that's all rhinestoned out. And I was like, well, that's what I need.
I can't possibly get the base model of this clothing.
I need those jeans with rhinestones all over them. They're $229. But if somebody's listening and they want to send me a pair, you let me know.
At least jeans, if you pay that much money, they don't hurt you. Like a crazy pair of shoes that looks great, but then you're like in agony the entire time.
I have a pair
but
of
you
those.
wear them just because they cost so much that you feel like you have to wear them and then be in agony the whole time.
The most expensive pair of boots I ever bought, and I say boots, they're not like cowboy boots. They are like cute, fashionable boots.
Sure.
But they were real Italian leather, and they were made so that they will form around your foot. The only problem is I can't wear them long enough for them to form around my foot. So they just sit in my closet. But also I refuse to get rid of them because I paid so much money for them.
That's right.
That I'm like, well, I can't get those, have to stay.
I know. And like the poor Italian cows gave their life for your shoes. So
They're
We're
gorgeous.
going to keep
They look great, but I can't make it through more than an hour in those shoes.
You've seen the Friends episode with Monica's boots? Where Chandler has to
No.
literally carry her home. They hurt so bad.
Oh, well, no, but I've lived that. That's my life. Okay, speaking of shoes, not boots, but running shoes. So, Lauren Elena, I love you so much. I see you. I recognize you. This is me validating you and your feelings. Lauren Elena's husband, Cam, whom I also love.
This is me, the husband, by the way. I could see me doing this at my house.
100%. Thought he was doing a really good thing. He was going to go out and get Lauren some new tennis shoes because she was looking for some tennis shoes. This is how it went down. Take a listen.
So I came to the Academy to get her some Ultra Boosts. Those are her favorites. They didn't have them. So I bought her this, took it home. She opened the box, slammed it.
I didn't slam it.
Closed it aggressively and said, "These are ugly, we're taking them back." So I brought her here so she could pick out the shoes of her choice. And we're looking. We get to this shoe and she goes, "Those are cool. I like those." I literally just returned them 13 minutes ago, and we're about to go up to the register and buy the same shoe.
Well, they look different.
They look different
Stay
in
strong.
This is so great. So he bought her the tennis shoe, brought it home. She looked at it. She's like, these are ugly. And then picked out the exact same shoe after they had already returned it.
Now, with my luck, because I swear I could see this happening. With
Yes,
my luck,
yes.
they would have been on sale when I bought them and now full price when I have to buy them again.
The thing is, immediately when I saw this video, I immediately wrote in the comments, sometimes the shoes look better in the store than they do in the box. And Lauren responded, "You get me." And he's like, "What are you talking about? You took them out of the box when they were home." But I get it. I totally get it.
And for those listening on the radio, they were Brooks tennis shoes, Brooks sneakers, which are the brand that both Renee and you, in fact, you wear the same exact sneaker
Yes,
of
we
Brooks.
do. Yes, we do. I will tell you, swear by them. I've run 2 half marathons in Brooks
That's 13 and a half miles.
each.
Yeah, I know. That's
I
a full
know.
marathon together.
Yes, I know.
Really?
I've run 4 half marathons total.
Really?
All here, all the Music City. half
Yeah, no,
marathon.
but that's 13 miles. Doesn't matter where it is.
13.1.
Yeah.
That 0.1 is what kills you. Best story ever.
I could do the 0.1. You do
Not
the
after doing the 13.
Well,
you
no,
can't.
no. I'm just saying myself. but-
The first one that I ever ran years ago, it was the very first half marathon they ever had here, actually. Ran, and I say ran, that's a loose term. First one was a lot of walking and a little bit of running. But I get to the end, and it ends at Nissan Stadium, and you have to park your car there. And I could not find my car. I walked around in that parking lot with my feet hurting and my legs aching, and I was so tired, and all I wanted to do was go home. And I must have walked another 0.1 all around there. And I literally at one point just sat down. I was like, I can't find my car. This is where I live now, at Nissan Stadium right here. And somebody in a golf cart came around there and said, are you lost? I was like, can you help me find my car? I can't walk anymore. So yeah, I found it after a while. But I was like trying to hit the panic button and everything, and nothing was working. All right. Congratulations to our friend Charles Kelly. Multiple things happening in his world. Another baby boy coming for him. They shared a video, and it was just the cutest thing. He and his wife, Cassie, having another baby. Their son, Ward, is 9 years old, and they shared that it is going to be a little boy. And if you're keeping track, Lady A has become Baby A because our friend Hillary is also having a baby. This will be her fourth, and it's going to be another little girl.
I know someone needs to. Thankfully, Charles is evening the playing field with the boys.
He's got 2 boys. Dave and his wife Kelly, I think, have boy, girl. I can't remember what the baby is.
So the girls are still winning.
And then 4 girls for Hillary. So,
all right.
Yeah. New stuff. And new stuff coming from Charles. He's going to release a solo album coming up later this year at some time.
Okay.
So very, very cool.
Right.
More Coffee, Country, and Cody is on WSM.
Yes, it is. And it's a fine day whenever I open the door and I see these 2 shining faces walk through. My girls are here. Tigirlily Gold in the studio with us. Wow. Hi, ladies.
That was so sweet of you. You're a shining face.
I just get so excited when I get to see you. We get to hang out.
too.
And it
I
makes
know.
me so happy.
I know. We love you.
I love
She never says that to me.
What?
Don't say that
It's you
to
guys.
him.
It's you guys work together too much. The love goes away when you
We
work
don't
together.
say that to each other
I was
either.
just
So
about to
yeah.
ask.
So yeah, when you work
We
with someone,
understand.
yeah.
You get to see somebody as much as you guys do. Is there a point where you're like, we need some space?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A
I
lot of
mean-
love, of course, but we know we're sisters. We work together. There's not a day that goes by where we don't communicate in some form.
Yeah. Yep.
But at some point, she's like, I guess I can spend some time with my husband and do my own thing.
I need some time away from you. No.
Yeah. I need
not
to see other people.
Yeah.
We're not at the separate bus stage yet, though.
No.
Okay.
No.
We're not at the Kix and Ronnie stage
We're
of the
still
career.
waiting for the one bus situation.
Yeah.
So
Listen, everybody that I've talked to, though, getting a bus in this industry, according to all of our friends, is a lot like getting a boat. Like, it's the coolest thing ever, and then stuff goes wrong with it all
Yes.
of the time. And you're like, oh my gosh, this thing is a total money suck.
be careful
Yes.
what you wish for.
I mean, yeah,
Correct.
if you have a bus, then you have bus problems. So we don't have bus problems yet.
Yeah.
Oh my
or
gosh.
boat problems.
Wouldn't that
I
be-
want all these problems though.
That would be a great song. If
Yeah.
you just wrote a whole song about the
Yeah.
luxury problems that you're going to have
Exactly.
one day. Bus
Yeah.
problems, boat problems.
Well,
All
we'll
right.
see.
This is what I do. He knows. I'm always like, hey, that's a great song. We should write that.
We
I
don't-
have never written a song in my life, but I've got titles.
We were actually talking the other day if we came into like unlimited wealth, what would
Yes.
be like the first thing we would splurge on? And like I wouldn't splurge on a lot of things, but I would want a personal chef. I would want someone to come in and just cook all the things I love.
1,000%. That would
Yeah.
be my first move
Yeah.
too. Someone who can, just cook me all these home cooked, maybe healthy, maybe not healthy, just whatever the day brings. Meal. Oh, that would be such a luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this whole idea. Well, Kendra and Krista, we are so glad that you guys came by to see us this morning. Before you make another Opry appearance, how many will this be tonight?
I think tonight
16
is our sweet 16.
You're a full-blown teenager.
Yeah. I mean, just in awe that we have will tonight perform at the Grand Ole Opry for 16 times.
What was the first time like?
Oh man, our debut, it still makes my heart
I remember
race.
it so vividly, but then also I blacked out for a lot of it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was May of 2023,
May
correct?
13th.
Yeah, May 13th, 2023, so almost 2 years ago at this point. And I mean, we had grown up going to the Opry. I mean, not often because we're from North Dakota, so it was a long
Yeah, she's like, we grew
drive.
up going, I'm like, we would drive 24 hours from North Dakota to go to the Grand Ole Opry.
But the first time we went was over 10 years ago, and we saw Rascal Flatts, and we were up in the high seats, and I just remember thinking, it almost felt impossible at that point. I'm like, but it put a dream in our hearts, of course, and inspired us. And it's like, we would love to do this one day. I don't know how, I don't know when, but we have to do this. And then we moved to Nashville almost 8 years ago. But it was just a dream coming true, which you don't get those moments often in the music industry where you can soak it all in like that.
Right.
But it was just the most special day of our lives.
Yeah, and I still, every time we step into the Opry, I don't know what, I get butterflies. It's the one place that and the national anthem are the two things that still get my heart just racing every time I'm there. Yeah.
Understandably
For different
so.
reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I tell people in the crowd every night that something magical and cool happens every single night because every show is live. And of the many thousands we've done, no two have ever been together. Now, I remember a very memorable night for many reasons, some which we'll talk about, some which we won't. But we celebrated your birthday at the Ryman, the same night we celebrated Dolly Parton's birthday at the Ryman, which was pretty cool.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was the best birthday I've ever had. Dolly and I have, the same birthday 50 years apart, which is, I feel like that's good luck in some way.
Absolutely.
And so, when we were asked to perform that night at the Ryman for her birthday celebration,
We did Here You Come Again, which is actually it was fun. We knew the song, but to even learn it, make it, and perfect it, it's a hard song to sing. It's
Key
two
changes.
But we had such a fun time performing that song.
Yeah.
When you really get into her catalog, there are a lot of those songs that she just does so effortlessly.
Yeah.
I can't even say the word. But then you listen to it and you're like, wait a minute.
You have to put some work in.
There's a lot more here, a lot more meat on the bone.
And because she makes it seem so just la-di-da-di-da, just so easy.
I'm Dolly, nothing's hard for me.
So that was one of your favorite memories with the girls.
Oh, absolutely.
My favorite memory with the girls is handing them their ACM award.
Well, there's that.
We've done a lot. We might have you beat. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I literally have chills right now, but we're standing on the stage and I get to announce them as the winner of the new duo category at the ACMs. I start to cry. My co-host Amber is crying. I look at the girls. They're starting to tear up. Then they have to walk out and perform. So then I'm standing side stage like a mom. I've got my camera.
Oh, yeah, because you're all stuffy now, too. Right?
Look at my girls. I literally have shaky video from behind of you guys performing after we announced because I truly just felt so proud and happy for you at that moment.
Thank you so much. That was such an incredible moment. When you announced our name, it was just, I think everything you've done in your career kind of flashes in your mind in that moment, and just a lot of validation from the industry going, we believe in what y'all are doing. And we grew up every year watching the ACM Awards and sitting in front of our TV and just being like, again, how do we get there someday? This is what we want to do. And so to be there in that moment and now have our ACM Awards sitting at our houses, it's just a really good reminder to always keep going.
Did you ever practice as a kid, like what it would be like to win the award? Because I have to admit, not that I don't do anything that I would ever win an award for, but I found as a kid the Mrs. Butterworth's bottle makes a great award.
Yeah, that would.
It's like the Academy Award.
Perfect,
It's the
right?
perfect size. It's so great.
It was great with pancakes too.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely had visualized winning something together. I mean, in my 7th grade time capsule, I wrote, "You better be in Nashville. You better be killing it." I thought I was the next Taylor Swift, obviously. I'm ready to go at 14. But I don't know if I had the exact words I would say. I knew we would thank our family, obviously, all the people that got us to where we are. And probably I just envisioned crying and not be able to talk very well. And that's what happened.
You kind of black out in that moment. You think about the things you might say, and then you get up there and you hand us the award, and
it just goes out the window.
Your mind just goes black. Like the funniest part was she had to thank my husband for me.
I don't even remember doing that. That's funny.
Yes, I remember watching the video back, and she was like, "And thank you, Kendra's husband, Jared. He's right
That's
there
funny.
taking photos." And I'm like,
doing
that is
that.
so funny that my sister thanked my husband for me.
I truly have your back.
You're like, "Thank you, Jared, because Kendra would be insane without you." For my benefit.
I love it. Okay, so we're going to talk about a lot of other things coming up, including a campaign you guys are doing for North Dakota.
Yes.
That is very cool. So we'll dive into that. But we want to play the video Forever From Here. Such great timing. Like, this is going to be a wedding song, right? You guys are,
so.
fingers crossed. So tell us about the backstory before we play it for everybody.
Yeah, well, we write a lot about where we come from. We're from North Dakota, so the song is all about growing up in the middle of nowhere, small town, rural, and then love as well. And I just mentioned him, Jared. I met Jared when I was in 6th grade. We started dating when I was in 8th grade. So we've been together for over 15 years, married for almost 6. And so it is, the two things, don't take this personally, I love most. My husband and home, and no, just kidding, I love him.
I'm just over here like, hey,
But yeah, that's along. That's the song's about falling in love in the middle of nowhere. So
Forever from here, it's Tigirlily Gold this morning on WSM.
More coffee, country, and Cody is on WSM.
Tonight, they are making their 16th appearance on the Grand Ole Opry stage. I love somebody who writes it all down. You learned that from Jeannie Seeley, right?
things she told us, yeah.
Keep track of all of them. She's at 5,000. Are we 5'2" or 5'4"?
Oh no, I think if we're not at 5,400 yet, we're at 5,390 something.
Okay, very close.
Yeah. There'll be a text from her the next 5 minutes giving us the exact number,
exact
I'm sure.
number.
Yeah.
I like that. Well,
Yeah.
she told me that too, so I've been writing mine down. I'm at 136.
Amazing.
Wow. I know.
That's amazing.
Isn't it fun? It's just fun when you look at it and you're like, man, I've done this many times. And
Yeah.
you're right. You never get used to it.
Never.
It's still like the best thing ever.
Yep.
So talk to us a little bit about the Travel North Dakota campaign. When did you guys sign up to do this?
Yeah, well, we have been big advocates for North Dakota our whole lives, obviously growing up there, and it's just been a natural step to lean into this North Dakota tourism and, tell people come visit our home state.
Yeah, we basically get to do what we've already been doing, which is super awesome because I honestly, one of our personality traits is like, hey, we're from North Dakota, because
we tell everybody
everyone's so curious what it's like up there. So basically, we're just doing that on a bigger scale, telling people where we're
And
from.
maybe they'll pay you this time.
Yeah, and why it's so awesome.
We'll do it anyways, so.
That's awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah.
So what's the one thing you would tell people if they come?
Yeah.
What do they need to see? What can they not miss?
Go to Medora. That's where all the Badlands are.
Theodore Roosevelt National Park.
Yep.
Okay.
I
You
would say
can
that's there's a lot of North Dakota that's beautiful, but in my opinion, that's the prettiest part of North
Yeah,
Dakota.
it's the Badlands. You can see wild buffalo, bison, wild horses. There's actually a wild horse in the park that's named Tigirlily after us, which is so cute.
We haven't got to meet her yet.
No,
but
we need to.
What does she look like? Please tell me she's a blondie.
She is a blondie. I think she has some orange.
Yeah, like a
in
strawberry
her.
blonde, maybe.
Like she definitely looks like our sister. Yeah.
You can see your namesake.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
So how often on the road do you run into someone from North Dakota? Because I'm from Rhode Island, and it happens more than I would think it would ever happen for such a small state.
Yes.
Every show we play.
Isn't that crazy?
Every show.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see the support. I mean, we were just in Connecticut, Rhode Island area, and there was North Dakotans there. Maybe London was maybe the only place that there maybe wasn't a North Dakota, but I'll excuse that. Okay. So, but no, every show they come out and support, and it's a really fun connection because we can be in California or Florida or wherever, and they'll come up to us after the show and be like, I'm from North Dakota. We love it so much. It makes us feel more at home for sure.
You just mentioned being overseas. What's it like, and what do you love about those audiences in the UK?
Oh my goodness.
The fans are incredible. We've been to C2C Festival twice now, and the first time we were just absolutely blown away because we didn't know what to expect, and the fans they're so in tune with the lyrics and listening and just wanting to really support your songwriting and your songs, and they truly care about that, and they want to party too and have fun, but I will say they're very intentional about how they listen to music, which is really, really cool.
It can throw you, though, if you're not used to it, because it's like, are they not digging this? Or, they're just really listening.
Especially when you're used to playing 4-hour sets on Broadway.
It's a different vibe than that.
It's very different.
Honestly, Kendra and I love it. You're like, okay, here's time to try an album cut. You're listening. I love it.
Yeah, we could never do this one down on Broadway in Nashville. We could do this here. Yeah.
Well, you just asked, like, what should you play? And I said, well, it is Friday. So, I mean, if you wanted to do Shoot Cheer, good.
Yes. And, actually, this is the first time we're not doing this one at the Opry tonight. We're going to do a Patsy Cline cover tonight and a few other songs. So we're excited. But yeah, so we might as well
hit it now.
Here with y'all today, do some Shoot Tequila.
Tigirlily Gold with us.
Cheers.
That's That's a way to do it. I love it so much.
Friday, everybody.
Now everybody's up.
Everybody is awake. The Assembly Food Hall stage. We've got Tigirlily Gold. You guys are doing Breland and Friends this
We
year.
are. You have to come out to that. It's going to be so much fun. It's at the Ryman, you know.
It's a good time.
And
That
he
is
has so
fun.
many amazing guests. We are just excited to be a small part of that show. But yeah, Breland and Friends at the Ryman.
Yeah, that's going to be April 22nd.
That's right.
Then you hop on a plane and you're out in California with me at Stagecoach.
Stagecoach, yep. And then a
Yes.
few weeks later, well, about a month later, we have
ACMs.
ACMs,
The week
Opry
after.
Next Stage Show.
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll see y'all there. Oh, you're
In
going to be so
Frisco.
sick of us. No.
Never.
And
So,
then
yeah, we'll be in all of the same places.
and then CMA Fest coming right up here in June. We're playing Riverfront.
Listen, I think that we should share a spray tan girl. We're all going to be in the
Yes.
same places and we're all going to get our spray tans. So we have a girl that travels and we'll all three just use
We
her.
have a spray tan
It's
party.
going to be a bargain. It's going to be a party.
We love a deal.
It's gonna be
Is there
great.
a 3 for the
girls.
price of 1
yeah.
package?
I think so.
We love
Okay.
a deal.
Yeah.
I
that's
love
great.
you. I can never get enough of y'all. Thank you so much for coming in early.
We love you.
Thanks for being here. Tigirlily Gold, they're going to be tonight at the Ryman, and then you can catch up with them, everything on their socials, and try to keep up with them because they're all over the place.
They are in between Hall of Famer Connie Smith and Bluegrass Hall of Famer Del McCurry tonight at the Grand
wow.
Ole Opry. So
No pressure.
pretty cool spot.
No pressure. Yeah.
You got that. There's more right here on Coffee Country and Cody on WSM. We'll be back.
From WSM Radio, this is Coffee Country and Cody.
We are in this together, friends. It is all happening inside the studio, a Simply Superior studio at the Acuff House. Kelly Sutton, Charlie Matos, and we're talking about entertainment headlines. This is something we discussed and then we never got to it. And I feel like this is pressing news. People want to know, how do you cut your peanut butter and jelly sandwich? This is important things.
I cut my peanut butter and jelly sandwich like I cut every sandwich, diagonally.
Did you say sandwich?
Sandwich, yes, sandwich. Not on purpose.
Sandwich. How do you cut your sandwich?
Yes, diagonally from the top right to the bottom left.
Okay.
Never down the middle. Always this way.
Yeah, I think I mean, I'm obviously a diagonal cutter as well. However, I'm like, yeah, I guess I always do right to left because I'm right-handed. So it just kind of makes sense. Well, you will be happy to know there is scientific evidence that actually maximizes your filling to crust ratio, which might make your sandwich taste better.
I'm a big filling to crust ratio.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
so here's the breakdown of the common ways to cut a sandwich and why people choose them. Triangles, diagonal cut. That's us.
Okay.
Why? They say the method creates a visual illusion of less crust and maximizes the amount of filling that you get per bite, especially with a 45-degree angle of a triangle.
Okay.
I didn't think that, but
Sure.
okay. That's according to Sandwich Science, which is from the BBC. I like it so much.
And I love the
Okay.
crust. I don't like people who leave the crust. I
Really?
love the crust. You leave the crust, don't you?
No, I used to.
Renee doesn't eat the crust. Renee won't eat the end of the bread, like the end piece, the butt, which is
No.
my favorite part of the bread.
heel?
The heel. It's the best part.
No, I throw the heel out to the
No,
birds.
the bread. You save it till the end, though, right? Because it keeps
Yeah.
the rest of the bread fresh.
Well, yeah, I save it till the end.
Okay.
And here's two quick stories. Number one, my grandmother always taught me if you have food scraps that animals can eat, you throw them outside. So
Okay.
that is why everyone thinks I'm Snow White, because and she lived on a farm, and for some reason I still do that in my subdivision. I'm sure my neighbors love the fact.
What's the latest additions? We got raccoons.
Raccoons and possums. Yeah, we have a raccoon family now, which I love. So I always, if I have leftover bread or any kind of bread item, muffins, whatever, I throw them in the woods. We have woods behind our house, but I throw them for the animals in the woods so that they can have them. So that's number one. Number two, when I was in the 3rd grade, oh man, this is burned into my memory. We had to do a whole thing about teaching someone, an alien from outer space, if they landed, how would you teach them to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich using your words? So it was basically you had to write out, you take out the bread and do the whole thing. And then we did those. We followed the instructions from our friend. You had to swap with somebody and follow their instructions and see what you ended up with. And at the end, we all got to eat our sandwiches. I didn't eat the crust, and I threw the crust away because I didn't like crust in 3rd grade. And the teacher found the crust in the trash can and came over and yelled at me and said, we don't waste things in this classroom. And I cried, and I went home and told my mom, and my mom got so mad. She called the school. She goes, my daughter doesn't want to eat the crust. She doesn't have to eat the crust. And she brought in a whole loaf of bread and was like, here, if you're so worried about your bread.
Oh, that's funny.
So shout out to my moms. Don't mess around with Jan. She'll take you down a notch. Isn't that funny?
Do you like your PB&J toasted? I do. I enjoy a toasted peanut butter and jelly.
No, I don't do it. Usually if I'm eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it's because I have nothing left in my house and it's the last resort. I'm not going to go the extra step of toasting it.
When Renee sends Jackson anywhere with a PB&J, it's like, oh, you realize we're legally obligated to feed him.
We have to feed our
This is like the base level of food.
This is it.
PB&J.
Okay, so if you're doing the diagonal, you're doing it right. We're just here to make sure that you know that. Conspiracy theory has come to an end, and I'm sad about it. I thought Lainey Wilson bought George Jones's house. Apparently, she did not. They did get engaged on the front porch. I know it for a fact because I saw the G and the J. But apparently, it's still on the market. Now it's been dropped $5 million. It was 5.9. It's come down almost $1 million. So I'm thinking that maybe she was just holding out for a better deal.
Sure, it's not like Jorge Julio's house and they're just mistaking it.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Thank you again to Tigirlily Gold for being here and hanging out with us. Have a wonderful week, everybody. We are back on Monday. Stay safe. We'll